Hi everybody, Assalamualaikum and good evening. Welcome back to Set to Ace program by English Language Department of Ppd Melaka Tengah. How do you do, girls and boys? I'm sure previously you have watched many programs on SPM 1119 papers. You have been exposed to all the 4 papers. Today, we are going to focus on grammar. I have chosen cohesive devices as a topic today because I think it is commonly used in essays, whether it's short or long essays. I hope today's lesson will be able to help you to gain extra marks in your writing for paper 2. Let me introduce myself. Who am I? I'm Puan Rose. My name is Puan Rose Suraya binti Muhammad Saleh, and I'm major in TESOL. I've been working for 30 years, or I've been teaching for 30 years, and now I'm teaching in SMK Notre Dame Convent. Let's go to our topic today, cohesive devices. Do you know what are cohesive devices? Cohesive devices are words and phrases like conjunctions, synonyms, pronouns, and transitional phrases. Do you know what they are for? What are cohesive devices for? Let's look at it one by one. Cohesive devices tell the reader what we are doing in a sentence and help to guide them through our writing. They signal to the reader what the relationships are between the different clauses, sentences, and paragraphs. This makes our message more succinct and our writing easier to read. In other words, they make our writing well organized and coherent. Do you realize the importance of having cohesive devices in SPM essay? Let's look at. All right. Why are cohesive devices important in writing SPM? Let me explain to you. Look here. This is the marking scheme for SPM 1119 Paper 1 Part 1. Let's focus on organization. Okay, let's read it together. Uses simple connectors and limited number of cohesive devices appropriately. Where does this come from? Here. Alright, how many marks does it carry? Yes, it carries how many marks? 5 marks. You see how easy it is for you to score 5 marks, that is full marks, if you use cohesive devices appropriately. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Still paper 2, but this time it's part 2. Now this is the marking scheme for part 2. We are going to focus again on organization. Let's read together. Text is generally well organized and coherent using a variety of cohesive devices. Can you see the word variety? All right. Just now appropriately only limited. This one variety. All right. Where does it come from? It comes from the, yes, organization. And how many marks does it carry? Again, 5 marks. All right, let's carry on. Okay, we are going to look at paper 2 part 3, the longest essay that you have to write. Okay, this is the marking scheme. Again, we are going to focus on organization. Let's read together. Text is well organized and coherent using a variety of cohesive devices. Coherent, cohesive devices. Again, but this time with generally good effect. Generally good effect, okay? Now, can you see that the standard of the usage of cohesive devices increase in each level? But it's okay. Don't worry, because whatever it is still involves the usage of cohesive devices. Now, do you realize the importance of using cohesive devices in your writing? The answer is in your hand. If you want full mark, use cohesive devices correctly. I believe that you have come across cohesive devices before. Here are a few examples of cohesive devices that I would like to share with you. The first one is for adding. You can use the words or phrases like and, also, as well as, moreover, to, furthermore, in addition, additionally, plus, and along with. Next, you can use these words for sequencing. For example, first or firstly, second or secondly, third or thirdly, finally, next, before, after, then, and subsequently. For comparing, you can use these words or phrases like similarly, likewise, as with, just as, like, equally, not only, but also, in the same way. For emphasizing, you can use the phrases or words like above all, in particular, especially, significantly, indeed, notably, chiefly, mainly, clearly, and generally. Alright, I would like to share with you a few more examples, okay? Alright, let's look at exceptions. These are the words that you can use. But, however, although, unless, if not, except, apart from, aside from, as long as. For cause and effect, of course you can use because, so, therefore, thus, consequently, hence, as a result, due to this. For illustrating you can use the word for example, such as, for instance, in the case of, as revealed by, illustrated by. Last but not least, contrasting. Words that can be used are, however, whereas, instead of, nevertheless, alternatively, otherwise, unlike, on the other hand, conversely, and the last one is yet. Now, you are not limited to all these examples. There are a lot more outside that which you can explore. All right? All right. To make it clearer about the usage of cohesive devices, let's look at this paragraph so that you know where, when, and how to use the cohesive devices in writing. Take a look at the following paragraph. Let's look at paragraph 1. Now, let's read it together. Ready? Start. I like apples. I like strawberries. Apples are sweet. Apples are juicy. Strawberries are sweet. Strawberries are juicy. My brother doesn't like strawberries. My brother doesn't like apples. My brother likes mangoes. My mother usually takes us to the market on Sunday. We buy our favorite fruits at the market on Sunday. Please look at this paragraph carefully. Alright, now let's look at the next one. This is paragraph 2. Okay, let's read this together. But before that, I would like you to look at it carefully and observe it, okay? Let's start. I like strawberries and apples because they are sweet and juicy. My brother doesn't like them. He likes mangoes. Our mother usually takes us to the market on Sunday where we buy our favorite fruits. You get that? Have you read it carefully? All right. Let's go to the next one. Okay. After reading the 2 paragraphs, what is the difference between paragraph 1 and paragraph 2? Can you take out a piece of paper and jot down the differences? Which paragraph is effective and easier to read? Paragraph 1 or paragraph 2? Now, can you identify the effective words? Do you know what are the effective words? I give you a few seconds to identify the effective words. Okay? All right. Don't worry. If you cannot find them, don't worry. Okay? Because I have the answer to it. All right. Now, these are the answers. Let's look at paragraph 2. Okay, let's read it together. I like strawberries and apples because they are sweet and juicy. My brother doesn't like them. He likes mangoes. Our mother usually takes us to the market on Sunday where we buy our favorite fruits. Now, can you see the red words and also the phrases? That are the differences between paragraph 1 and paragraph 2. Paragraph 1, there's a lot of repetition, but in paragraph 2, using cohesive devices, it makes it more organized and easier to read and also to understand. Do you agree with me? All right. Let me share with you more examples on cohesive devices so that you can understand better. Let's look at practice 1. Okay, practice 1 is more challenging, but don't worry. All right. What you have to do is you have to underline the cohesive devices used in paragraph below. Let me read it for you. Okay, ready, girls and boys? There are a few things you can do to eliminate computer viruses. First, turn on Windows Firewall. To do this, go to the control panel and click on Windows Firewall. When the window pops up, you should click on the button next to Turn Firewall On. Next, download a good antivirus program like Kaspersky, Norton, or Avast. Before you run it, make sure you shut down all programs and also disconnect from the internet. Now, run a full scan with the program. When the scan is finished, follow the recommendation of the program to delete or quarantine any viruses it finds. But before you delete any files, back up your registry and make a restore point. This is important. For example, I once forgot to do this and deleted an important file by accident. So I had to reinstall everything on my computer. However, if these steps did not work, consult with a professional computer technician. You get that? Have you underlined all the cohesive devices? Okay, let's look at the answer. We will discuss the answer together. Alright, look at the words that had been underlined. These are cohesive devices. First, when, next, before, and also now, when, but, for example, however. Do you get the same answers? If not, don't worry. You have another chance to try. Alright, let's look at practice 2. Now this practice 2 is easier or simpler because it is in sentence form. What you have to do is, you have to combine the sentences below using correct cohesive devices. Okay, look at number 1. My brother hates playing badminton. My sister likes playing badminton. Okay, 2. My uncle visits us next week. He will bring a basket of apple. Number 3. Her cat died yesterday. That's why she is sad now. Number 4. The children keep playing football. Their parents do not allow them to play football. And number 5. Henry's rabbits look happy. Henry takes care of the rabbits very well. Okay, I'll give you a few seconds to go through and put in the cohesive devices, okay, in the sentences. Okay, I think you have finished, isn't it? All right. Now let's look at the answers. Check the red words and phrases. All right. For number 1, how do you combine, or what word do you use to combine these two sentences? Look at number 1. My brother hates playing badminton, but my sister likes playing it. You see, there's no repetition of playing badminton, and also to show the contrast. Let's go to number 2. My uncle will visit us next week, and he will bring a basket of apple. Okay, you are adding another action. You use the word and. Her cat died yesterday, so she is sad now. Or you can use therefore. Her cat died yesterday, therefore she is sad now. Number 4. The children keep playing football even though their parents do not allow them to play football. Oh, sorry, students, I forgot to type the letter T in this word, yeah. Okay, can you put it for me? Thank you. All right. Other than even though, you can also use the word although. So, the children keep playing football although their parents do not allow them to play football. The last one is number 5. Henry's rabbits look happy because Henry takes care of the rabbits very well. So, this is the result. Okay? Do you get it? Good. Let's try testing your understanding on cohesive devices. Okay? Let's look at practice 3. All right, this is a table and it has 5 sections. Now, can you see this box? Okay. There are 5 headings there. What you have to do is write a heading from the box in the correct place in the table. That means you have to transfer the headings into these 5 categories. Okay, let's look at the first one. Such as, for example, like. Which one do you think is the heading? Yes, good. Giving examples. The next one, section 2. Also, moreover, and in addition. Which one do you think is the answer? Good, adding information. Next one, but, although, despite. Which one is the answer? Which one is the heading? Good. What is it? Yes, showing contrast. Now we have only two heading left. Showing reason and showing results. Which one do you think is showing reason? Good. They are, therefore, as a consequence, and so. So the last one will be showing result. As a result of, owing to, and since. Okay, now, do you understand already the usage of cohesive devices in your writing? Okay, let's try another practice. Okay, let's look at practice 4. This practice 4 is very easy because the words are given to you. Okay, let's look at number 1. I could not go out last night. What do you think the answer is? Because I was too busy. Let's go to number 2. I could not go with my friend. Yes, so he went without me. Number 3. My friend went to the cinema to see a film. Good, but the film wasn't very good. Number 4. The cinema was full of people and they are all smoking. Look at number 5. I like people, but I don't like smoke. What about number 6? Good. Do you want an orange juice or a guava juice? Good. Number 7. It was my birthday, but he didn't send me a card. Okay, good. I didn't write to him, so he didn't write to me. Very good. We couldn't contact him. Yes, because we didn't have his number. And the last one, number 10. The new department store is now open. Yes, you are adding other information. And it is offering big discounts. I think everybody has the correct answer, isn't it? Good. Congratulations. Let's try another one. Practice 4, Part B. Complete the short story below with appropriate cohesive devices. Okay, I'm going to give you a few seconds only to look through. Okay? Enough time? All right, let's go. Let's discuss together the answers. Ready? Okay. Mary could not go out with me, so I invited Anne instead. Anne was very happy to accept my invitation because the film was very popular. Anne and I had a good time, but next day Mary was very angry. Do you love me or do you love Anne? She asked me. I like both you and Anne, I answered. Look, said Mary, either you go out with me or you go out with Anne. You can't love both me and Anne at the same time. Why not? I answered. Because it's not fair. I asked Mary if she would go out with me tonight, but she said that she had a new boyfriend and didn't want to see me again because I didn't really love her. I phoned Anne, but she said she was busy. And now I'm alone. Do you get all that correct? If not, you can try again. Okay? Okay, these are the answers for part A and also part B, which we have discussed. If you want to refer to the answers, you can do it later after the program. Okay, I think we can wrap up today's lesson. All right. What you need to know about cohesive devices? Cohesive devices are words that link ideas and clauses together. They help to guide your reader through your writing and make your meaning clear. These are a few examples of cohesive devices. However, therefore, meanwhile, such as, in conclusion, on the one hand, for example, furthermore, in addition. I hope you understand now what cohesive devices are. Alright, alright, I have something here for you guys. There are a few exercises on cohesive devices that you can try at home. Scan the QR code and fill in the Google form. At the end of the task, you will get an e-certificate if you manage to achieve the passing mark. So, good luck. See you in part 2. Goodbye. The end.